Hey guys, this is Amira. Better late than never, I guess. I've had some problems with my laptop, things like that. And I apologize in advance for the crappy quality of my webcam. I can't do anything about that. It's what's built into the laptop. And I don't have the money to afford a better one. So we'll deal with what we've got for now. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford a better webcam that doesn't suck. So we're going to do our first rant today, and what we're going to rant about is we're actually going to talk about whores. Everyone knows a whore. Everyone's seen a whore. If you don't know one personally, you've seen like 1,000 all the time, everywhere, even church, school, everywhere. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's start this little rant. Okay, whores. Here's the thing about whores. They flaunt everything. I don't care if they don't have tits. I don't care if they don't have an ass. They flaunt their non-existent tits and their non-existent ass and their vagina. That's their favorite thing to flaunt. Is I have a vagina. Let's show it to everybody. Whores have the tendency to go after men that are already taken, which I've never understood. It's like, get your own. If it has a penis, they're gonna fuck it. If it has a dick, they're gonna fuck it. It could be an animal. I really don't care. They're gonna fuck it because they're a whore. That's what they do. They fuck things. And that's probably true for man whores too. I don't actually know any man whores that I can think of off the top of my head. I might have gone to school with some. I don't know. But I know a lot of girl whores. But no idea. And here's the thing with whores is they can get away with whatever they want. Anywhere they want. For example, at the high school that I graduated from, a lot of you are going to know where that is because a lot of you I went to school with. And I'm not going to say the names of anything, the school or the whores, or the teachers that I'm about to mention. But there's a bad tendency for the whores to get away with their skirts that are too short and their tops that are too low cut because we have some guys at the school who overlook that. Mr. Figures of Authority who are like looking down their shirts and get a hard on or some shit. I don't even know. I know all of you know someone at the school who does that. There are two people that come to mind. Like I said, I'm not going to say any names, but you know the two people that I'm thinking about if you went to school where I did. And the thing with the whores is they're going to flaunt their tits and vagina and ass, even at church, which I've never understood. I used to be a really religious kid. I really did. I'm not anymore. I am, but I'm not, if that makes any sense. And the thing about the thing about going to churches is when you're at church and you see the whore come in her low cut dress that you can see her tits down to here, seriously, like her whole tits, and like her ass and vagina, and you're like, you need Jesus if you're gonna come to church dressed like a whore. If you're gonna come to church and you're a whore, at least try not to make everyone realize that you're the whore in the church. Because you make the whole fucking religion look bad. I mean, really. If you're going to come into church dressed like a whore, what are you going to pick up? The elderly old man on the front pew? It doesn't even work. I mean, it's not like that many attractive people go to church. And if they do, they sure don't live around here to begin with. Which I'm not saying there aren't attractive people here. I'm sure there are. I have friends that I think are really attractive. I'm not saying there aren't attractive people. But you're not going to find your attractive hookup at church. So what the hell is the point in going to church dressed like the $2 hooker on the fucking corner? I don't, that never made sense to me. Why would you do that? Well, why would you go to the fucking Payless or the Food City dressed like a fucking slut? I don't understand. But what are you gonna find at the Payless or the Food City? The Old Town Drunk? Are you gonna sleep with him too? I guess if you're probably a whore, you're probably gonna sleep with the Old Town Drunk, or you have at some point. So why? You've already slept with everyone in the towns. Well, there are only two fucking towns here: Appalachia and Big Stone. You could go to Norton if you wanted to, but Appalachia and fucking Big Stone. If you've already fucked everyone in those two towns, what are you gonna gain now? I mean, you're probably dying of like herpes or some herpes, like gonorrhea that's untreated or something. I don't know. You're just gonna spread it to everyone else, and you're gonna give it to a guy, and then someone else is gonna find the guy and really like the guy, and then they're gonna get it from you because you were a whore. I don't understand. I don't understand the point of being a whore. People aren't gonna fall in love with you just because you want to fuck all the time. That's not love. That's just sex. Sex is not everything in the relationship. It's really not. Being a whore does not make you liked. In fact, that's when you're going to get into two-faced people who are going to pretend to like you and then talk shit behind your back. And then you're going to bitch about the two-faced people. Okay, well, you can't bitch about the two-faced people if you're the one being a whore, flaunting your vagina and stealing boyfriends. No, it doesn't work like that. And no, I don't actually like two-faced people. In fact, I hate two-faced people. I've known so many in my high school career. I hate two-faced people. No, I'm not saying that you need to be a two-faced son of a bitch if a whore comes and takes your man. No, I'm not. I'm saying that that's what's going to happen, and then the whore has no right to sit and bitch about it. Like, how can the whore bitch about people talking about her if she knows she's a whore? I mean, really. You're the one that wants the fucking attention. If you're gonna fuck everything in the town that has a dick. Or a vagina if you're a man whore, I guess. It never made any sense to me. Why would you do that? What's the jolly out of fucking something that belongs to someone else? What do you get out of waking up in the morning and putting on your skank dresses and skank tank tops and like trying to figure out who you're gonna fuck that day? I don't understand. And I'm not trying to talk shit about any one person in particular. I'm not gonna do that. No name comes to mind right off that I would even be talking about. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna be a whore, you can't get mad when people start bitching that you're a whore because you are the whore. If you're fucking everything, you're the whore. So you can't get mad if people call you a whore. That doesn't work. And if you're gonna be a whore, you can't be mad when some bitch gets pissed off and kicks your fucking ass for trying to take her boyfriend. That's gonna happen too. Yeah. I mean, logic is gonna tell you if the bitch gets pissed off, the bitch is pissed off. The bitch is gonna kick your ass. I mean, you keep like, oh my god, I got my ass whipped by this bitch because I stole her boyfriend. That makes you sound stupid as fuck. Okay. I mean, I guess if you're a whore, you're not gonna use your brain anyway. You're just gonna use your vagina, I guess. But whatever. Um. So yeah, don't be a fucking whore. Seriously, don't be a whore. And it doesn't have to be a sex whore. Don't be a fucking like whore on Facebook either, because that shit pisses people off more than anything we'll ever know. But that's a rant for a different day. Like whores are a rant for a different day. So yeah, I have the links to my Facebook in the description. You can go like my page. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment. You know the deal.